Okay, there is a Jubilee video that I have not seen yet where it's 6 Harry Potter fans and 1 fake fan. And that's 3 years old, so I don't know why I haven't seen it yet because I feel like I consume all that kind of content. But I haven't seen it yet, and I am going to watch it for the first time, and I don't think they spoil who the person is because I watched the first minute. And I'm going to try to guess who this person is.
To read them growing up.
So join me as I watch this 6 Harry Potter fans versus 1 fake, odd one out, to see if I can decipher who the real Harry Potter fan is. If I can't, I'm very ashamed of myself.
I wasn't allowed to read them growing up, and my parents were like, we don't want you to become a witch. And I was like, well, it's fake.
We brought together 7 Harry Potter fans.
I'm a Harry Potter fan.
I am a Harry Potter fan.
I am a Harry Potter fan.
I'm a Harry Potter fan.
I am a Harry Potter fan.
I'm a Harry Potter fan.
I'm a Harry Potter fan.
I have my suspicions already.
1 is a liar. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, they win the entire prize. Who is the odd one out?
I think the best thing to do right now is say your house and your Patronus.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
with you.
it's a good start.
Okay, I'm a Hufflepuff and I'm a shrew.
Hufflepuff and Sugar Glider.
Ravenclaw, Occam.
Ravenclaw.
Hold on. He said Sugar Glider?
Hufflepuff and Sugar Glider.
He's my favorite person on the entire face of the planet right now. Cameron, I love you.
Ravenclaw, Occam.
Ravenclaw, Red Squirrel.
Hufflepuff Otter.
Gryffindor, Otter.
I think
Okay, it's one of the 3 people that said Otter.
I was most suspicious of Rachel.
Her and I were the only ones that kind of came on full customs, because I was expecting everybody would do it. So when nobody did, I was like,
Who's read the books? Oh, okay, perfect.
Okay, cool. What's your favorite book?
3rd.
Okay.
Goblet of Fire.
The first one?
yeah.
I'd say the 7th.
Prison Revenant.
It's
Hold-
Order of the Phoenix.
I'm Half-Blood Prince. So,
Nice.
okay.
Okay, I was suspicious of her, but I'm not really suspicious of her, although I am kind of... Hold on, this girl. The girl on the end right here. I'm suspicious of her, but I'm not at the same time because she said that the 6 was her favorite, which is the 6 is a lot of people's favorite. But she might have just done her research and seen that everyone likes the 6th. So she just came in saying she liked the 6th.
Prison Revenant.
That's not
It's
bad.
the Order of the Phoenix.
That's not bad
I'm
either.
Half-Blood Prince. So,
Nice.
okay.
I was really suspicious of Cameron. He wasn't wearing real Hufflepuff gear.
He wasn't
That's a little crazy.
talking as much, so I thought he felt overwhelmed with the amount of material we were talking about.
What's the spell that Hermione said in the 2nd book when she fixed Harry's glasses?
These are bad questions because only one person can answer these. Someone goes Oculus Reparo, and then all the rest of them are like, oh, yeah.
Oculus Reparo.
Yes.
Okay, so she is a legitimate fan. I have no doubt about her now. She is the fan.
What book you said?
2nd book.
When they're at Diagon Alley.
I know what you're getting at.
It's not the 2nd book.
Yes, it
Okay, she's a legit fan too. Yeah, she does it twice. This guy's a legit fan as well. Okay.
Yeah, she does
Diagon
it
Alley.
twice. He was like, and I was like, whoa. And I got kind of like defensive. She's being specific.
Yeah, that's what I'm...
Okay, good catch, good catch.
For the 2 Ravenclaws, what are the
Okay,
actual Ravenclaw colors?
it's one of 3 people. It's not him, not him. Fan. I don't... I'm going to guess it is Cameron, who has a sugar glider, who I love, or her right here.
And bronze. When you have 7 people, 1 minute is not enough.
Everything was moving so fast, so it's hard to guess who else might have.
They're gonna vote Cameron out, I think, first. Whoa! How did 29% of the people think that the middle guy was?
I was most suspicious of Cameron because he didn't.
Maybe I'm a little suspicious of him too now. Yeah, Cameron's gonna get voted up first, but I think he's a fan.
I would have voted myself out. I feel like I took 1 breath and then I was gone. When
Poor
did you guys
Cameron.
start reading Harry Potter?
Yeah, that would
So I read the first book the year it came out, so I was in 5th grade. My mom read it to our 5th grade class.
I didn't read the book.
I'm
until
kind of
10 years
suspicious of
ago
him
because
as
I
well.
was born and raised in El
No.
Salvador, so over there it was
just too expensive for me to get
Aw,
the book.
I
So
love
my
her.
first salary, I bought my first Harry
Aw,
Potter book.
I
which was
love
the first
her.
book.
My sister was a huge Harry Potter fan, but I was like a little scared because I saw Voldemort and I'm like, is this like a horror movie?
In high school, I had a really, really big crush on this guy, and he was a big Potterhead, and I just wanted to really impress him.
I don't
started
think- I
reading
think
all
it's
the
her.
books,
I think
and
she's the
watched
mole.
all the movies. Nick, if you're watching this, turn the video off.
I wasn't allowed to read them growing up.
It's either
and
her
my
or the guy in
parents
the
were
middle.
Like, we don't want you to become a witch. And I was like, well, it's fake.
Hufflepuffs.
Yes.
Who's your head of house?
It's Professor Sprout.
Question for the Ravenclaws: what is your true mascot?
It's an eagle.
For the Ravenclaws, who is our head of house?
You mean the founder?
Founder.
Founder is
Rowena.
And now we need to question the Gryffindor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone
yeah.
give me a question.
All right, cool. What?
I love her
is Ludo
confidence.
Bagman known for?
Oh, he's the Quidditch announcer, right?
But he was
At
known
the,
for playing Quidditch.
World Cup.
He was a world-class beater.
I was like, oh, is that the wrong answer?
I asked a question about Ludo Bagman, who's a character in the books who didn't make it into the movies.
Like-
I was trying to see if she had actually read the books versus just maybe watching the movies or maybe just trying to study up.
My heart is pounding right now because, like, I feel like I read so much fan fiction that I'm like,
You read fan fiction?
yeah.
I think-
What's
I need
canon?
to ask you about that. Did you
I
read
think-
Isolation?
Yes, of course.
It's her.
Okay.
The girl,
Isolation is a fan
this girl.
fiction about a budding romance between Draco and Hermione.
Oh,
Yeah, of
sheesh.
course
She's
I
read
it.
fanfic.
It's a classic.
And I have a question for you. Why?
Dang,
you
I'm actually
decide
kinda
if
lost.
You want any other like?
Okay, first of all, Harry Potter apparel is so expensive. I didn't wear any merchandise. It probably like gave a lot of people reason to suspect me.
His shirt was comics related. The mole will for sure have a one, but what about the rest of the clothes?
What is your favorite scene?
I kinda
from
think it's
the
her
books?
now,
Something that
the
it
girl in the
wasn't
middle.
movie.
That's a good question.
Yeah. If everybody read the books, then they should be able to name a scene in the books that wasn't in the movies.
Mine is when Voldemort died.
Creature's Tale, that's
because
an
in
easy
the
one.
movies, he died as he
Yeah, the
disintegrated, but in the
reborn
books,
Yes,
he died as a mortal man.
Ron and Hermione become prefects, and Malfoy does too. And then they're like walking through school, and Hermione's like, Harry, don't go picking around with Malfoy. He's a prefect now. He can make life difficult for you. And he goes, wow, I wonder what it would be like to have a difficult life.
Yeah, that was a
Honestly,
great
I think
part.
it would be the Quidditch final in Prisoner of Azkaban because that just wasn't included in the movie.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I really wish that they include like Peeves, the poltergeist,
Oh,
throughout the whole like movies. Like he.
I feel like
wasn't
that's
there.
too generic,
Do you guys like
maybe?
Snape? Snape fans?
Man, this
I
is
hate
actually
Snape.
legitimately.
Petunia.
Did someone
He literally
study
got
up?
her hit with a branch, and that's when he like showed effect.
There's
Like,
nothing in any of the books, any of the movies that shows like that he wasn't actually all about that life.
In both in the books and the movies, I feel like.
I'm suspicious of
all
him
along,
now. This
he
guy.
has Dumbledore's support. I don't know what's.
I don't like
happening there.
Dumbledore. He's a manipulator.
Okay.
I don't like him. He's weird.
Uzair was talking.
Lizzie
so
would like him.
much.
He is probably only giving all the facts that he studied and speaking more, so the rest don't get to talk.
Yeah, Dumbledore's a manipulator. He is.
She's great. Time out. She is my favorite. I love her. I actually am with her. I kind of think it's him now because he's just chatting. I mean, he loves to chat about stuff. Either him or him. Because I didn't know that they got to study. So like now that I know that they got to study, maybe him or her. It's one of these three. I think she's a dead set fan. I think she's a dead set fan. I think she's a fan. The moment that she mentioned from book to the movie, I like the Quidditch stuff. So
Really, like, no. It's
You're like, oh, you're like
but,
you like Dumbledore? Okay, that'd be good.
I look at each character as if like they're people, and Dumbledore's background, like with his thing with Grindelwald, so I feel like that makes him human. At the same time, I can kind of relate to him. I'm sorry.
This always gives me anxiety.
I kind of think it's him. This is the challenge. Dang.
We have a tie. The tie is between Kylie and Intong. That means we're going to a tiebreaker.
I think both of them are
Is going to
fans.
get 20 seconds to state your case.
I think like everyone here would know the quote at the end of the book when Peeves comes out into like the hall and says like, "We did it. We bashed them. We Potter's the one. Moldy's gone moldy."
She's a fan. I think she's a fan.
I mean, I'm a late Potterhead, but I freaking love Harry Potter. I've been to like all the landmarks. I've been to Leadenhall Market. I've been to Black Park. I've been to the Elephant House. I've spent so much time there. Oh my god! And I've also been to Harry Potter World. Obviously, I'm just a really big Harry Potter, and I'm just super nervous. And I think that's why I'm like so quiet and I blacked out. But
Dang. What the heck?
guys,
Sorry.
This will be the favorite movie scene round. Each of you will get to tell the others what your favorite Harry Potter
It's either the guy. It's one of the two guys.
My favorite movie
Has-
is the
has
third
to
one, but my
be.
favorite scene is from the sixth one when Harry Potter, he drank Felix, like the Lucky Charm, and he's just walking, and then like Professor Slughorn comes, and he's like, Harry, and he's like, sir.
When they are at the
It's a great scene.
like dinner hall.
But he's
and
mentioning all the
Peach is eating,
famous
like,
scenes
in
that
the
everyone
house,
likes.
Tables. He started flirting with the girl that he wanted to go. I'm forgetting her name. Then he's like, I wanted water for this. I was staring.
She's
to
a
that bottle of
legit
water.
fan. She's
So he was
great.
like, and all the water like falls straight because he's just so nervous because flirting with her. The first one, I just screwed it up. So I was like, okay, I have a backup. And I have another one. Harry gives Dobby the book with the sock, and he found this. He's like, oh, master, give Dobby a sock.
If she is
One
the
of the
mole,
kids,
I
the
will.
fight between Dumbledore and Voldemort is just crazy. Like that's
I
the
would
only
be
reason I really like
shocked.
The Harry Potter movies is because it gave me a way to actually see what I'd been reading since I was 10.
It's like a flashback of James Potter and him like bullying Snape and saying, I'm taking down Snively's trousers. I think that's a very important scene to me because it shows that even though it's like someone to look up to, there's like flaws in every
I think it's the guy in the middle.
When Hermione has to obliviate her parents. It's so sad. It's a very Gryffindor thing for her to do to protect her parents by obliviating them. She doesn't even know if she can get their memories back.
The most suspicious person, I think, was Gracia because she blanked out
Dang.
on a couple things.
If she's the mole, I'll be shocked.
I'm not a muggle. I was really disappointed. I went in the whole effort to like come in a complete uniform.
No.
I felt like threatened, and that's why they got me out.
I was gonna say, I thought she was the mole for a second.
The game, please raise your hands in 3, 2, 1. We'll vote one more time. In 3, 2, 1.
Kylie mentioned her sister was a big Harry Potter fan. She could be wearing her sister's sweatshirt and using her sister's wand.
I started doubting like Brian. He might be the least likely option, but that would be like the biggest gasp moment.
I'll do one last vote, and that's it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my god.
All right. I think we've never had a situation like this.
What can I say? We're magical.
I like that guy.
One of you guys could be the moles because you guys want it to end so you guys can get the money. There's no harm in just having another round, I think.
I feel like we got them all. All three of you guys have given some pretty like deep cuts.
The level of material that we've been talking about, it's too intense that I think the mole wouldn't be able to spit out those facts so easily.
I want to keep going because I'm just like a little bit suspicious, and part of me is like, I need to like have it down to like.
Wait, do they not? Okay.
I don't know what to do anymore.
Let's go for one last round of votes. If you want to continue.
Come on, continue one more round, guys.
In 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
No!
Better not do anything like that.
I will crucio you.
Oh gosh.
So if the lights turn green, you guys win. If the lights turn red, the mole is still in the box. And
He's the mole. He's 100% the mole. That's my guess. Time out. I'm guessing right here that he is the mole, the guy on the right. Okay, so they won.
When it turned green, I was like, all right, cool, we're good. I was hyped.
Whew.
I'm really glad that I made it to the end. I'm very proud of myself. I'm sorry, Kylie. I voted you several times.
It's
I was kind of suspicious of you. Now I feel bad, obviously.
I was suspicious of you because you're like, you know so much. I was like, odd man out's gonna psych me out.
will the mole please step forward and reveal yourself?
Was it Cameron?
2, 1.
No way!
I'm so sorry.
Wow, that was pretty good.
I took the quiz, but my roommate is a huge Potterhead. I was traumatized by Voldemort's face when I was 6 in the first movie, and that's why I just never went back.
She did it really well. She kind of played the part pretty well. I was
and I only watched like
kind of
2 the
shocked.
movies. I think I did a pretty good job.
She did
I'm
come up with a
not into
generic
Harry
answer
Potter,
for
and I
her
never
favorite.
will be into Harry Potter.
That's
I can
okay.
already hear the haters behind the screen.
So you haven't read Isolation.
I just studied about it.
Wow, that was crazy too because she was going into fanfic, and I was like, if you're into fanfic, you definitely are into Harry Potter. That was a good move on her part.
Show me trade.
That you did study and the fact that you brought a sweater, props to you. He didn't do it. So.
I was gonna say, I was saying that better than this guy.
I don't specifically think that you have to read the books to be a fan. If you do read the books, you're able to appreciate it more.
Yeah, darn right.
Immigrated to the United States at a
Aw, I
young
love
age.
stories.
Harry Potter was like a place of solace for me, or a refuge.
I was able to be part of something like bigger, part of something that is like magical and like can take you away or distract you from like things that you're going through or like tough things. I think that's why it has like a special place in my heart.
Aw, that was cute.
Money.
I love that. I thought once they vote out the mole, they just win. So I misunderstood that. I haven't seen these too often, but I love Jubilee videos. They're great. As side note, has anybody seen T for Two? That used to be my favorite Jubilee series. It was so cute. Anyway, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that other fun stuff, you know?